everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. In the previous video, we saw a quick introduction about prompts, prompt templates and prompt builder. In this video, we will go through some key ingredients for an effective prompt template and also we will see some prompt template types. So let's get started. Before we dive into detail, let's quickly see today's agenda. So we will start with the key ingredients of a prompt template. Next, we will see some questions for an effective prompts. Then we'll go through some best practices for building prompt template. And finally, we will see the prompt template types. So let's start with the key ingredients that make up a solid prompt template. Think of these ingredients as a building blocks that helps you craft clear, actionable and focused prompts. Whether you're trying to generate a content or interact with AI, knowing these ingredients will help you craft better prompts with more predictable results. So let's explore them. The first ingredient is participants. When you're creating a prompt, it's very crucial to describe both the sender and the receiver. This gives the model a clear idea of who is involved, ensuring the content is written in a way that suits the roles and the context. For example, you are an account executive named XYZ from a company and you are writing to your contact who is an executive at some organization. The more detailed the participant description is, the more aligned the output will be with your expectations. Here we are using the user and contact details from the CRM data. So this way we are grounding our prompt with the CRM data, making it more reusable and accurate. Next up we have the setting. This gives the model the contextual information such as the communication channel or the type of content you are looking for. For example, if you are drafting an email, you want to tell the model that write a message in the form of an email directed towards a single individual. This helps ensure the content is tailored for a correct medium, whether it's an email, case summary or a record history. Next up we have the goal. This ingredient is very crucial because it tells the model what you are trying to achieve with the content. You need to describe the objective very clearly so that the output aligns with your purpose. For example, if you are attempting to persuade your customer to sign up for a product. This goal helps focus the content on a specific action, for example, persuading someone or providing some information or encouraging a particular behavior. Next ingredient is relationship. So this tells the model about the relationship between the participants, helping it understand the tone and the context in the message. For example, you are writing to your contact who is an executive at any organization and they have been your customer since 5 years. By including the relationship details, you ensure the tone is appropriate for the relationship, whether it's formal, casual or somewhere in between. Next is data. This is where you give the model the relevant facts, figures or background information it needs to work with. The more detailed your data is, the more accurate and targeted the model response will be. For example, your company has a new product that you would like to advertise to your customers to sign up. Providing concrete data helps the model generate content that's not only relevant but also factually grounded. So these are some of the ingredients. There are few more that is used for creating an effective prompt template. So the next is guidelines and instructions. This is where you provide the model with rules to follow to ensure the output is precise and aligned with your expectations. For example, you could say, when I ask you to generate an introduction email, you must strictly follow my instructions below. And in the instructions, you can write describe the business value for the product in the context of your organization, and also encourage the prospect to respond to your email by showing that you are willing to answer any questions. You should also surround the instructions in triple quote boundaries. This will help actually LLM to distinguish between the prompt context and the instructions. Next is limit. This is where you tell the model to stay within the certain boundaries to help avoid errors and unnecessary content generation. For example, you can write, you must follow the given instructions and you must not address any content or generate any answers that you don't have data or basis for. And you should limit the content to about 500 words. Setting these rules ensures the output stays focused and concise, avoiding irrelevant details and overly long responses. Last but not the least, we have the language and styling and tone. This defines the tone, language, and the writing style the model should use when generating the content. For instance, you can write the blog in English, use clear, concise, and straightforward language, avoid using any filler words or redundant language. So this ensures the writing is crisp, professional, and in the right voice for your targeted audience. So these are some of the key ingredients, and by using these ingredients you are setting the stage for accurate, effective, and targeted content. Now that we know each ingredient, let's see how we can connect each ingredient with the right questions to make sure your prompt is clear, actionable, and effective. So these are the 4 questions that you can ask yourself for writing an effective prompt. The first one is, who is involved and how are they related? So by answering this question, you're providing a contextual information about your participants and how are they related, and any background and relevant data that you want to provide. Next is what you are trying to accomplish. It's very crucial that you provide the goal and set the objective of the prompt in a very clear way so that it helps the LLM to generate an effective output for your targeted audience. Next is what is the context? By answering this question, you are setting the tone and styling of the response you are expecting, and you are also telling the prompt to generate the response in a particular language. Last is, what are the constraints? By answering this question, you are telling the prompt to stay within limits and strictly follow your informations and do not add any information that they don't have the data for, so as to avoid any vague or confusing response. So these are the four effective questions that you need to ask when writing an effective prompt template, and these questions will guide you in getting the most relevant and actionable output for your prompt. Let's see some of the best practices for writing an effective prompt template. So this is the Salesforce help documentation for the Einstein generative AI, and it lists down all the best practices that we should keep in mind while creating a prompt template. It includes some best practices like the prompt template should be concise and easy to understand, and we should give the LLM more contextual information by asking it to role play as a character. For example, you are a marketing executive who wants to invite some customers to a live agent. Then we should iterate on your prompt template and try achieving the same goal by using different templates. We should be choosing a style and sticking to it. And we should also surround our instructions with triple quotes so that the LLM can easily differentiate between the context and the instructions. So these are some of the best practices that is listed over here. You can take a look, and also I'll be providing the link in the description box. Okay, now that we have explored the key ingredients of an effective prompt template, let's explore some of the common prompt template types. But before that, what is a prompt template type? The type of prompt template that you create can vary based on your specific goal, the context, and the kind of output that you're expecting. So, Salesforce introduced some template types which are designed to leverage the full potential of AI and CRM data to streamline the task and improve personalization and generate actionable insights. Whether you're drafting emails, generating summaries, or populating some custom fields, these templates are all about saving time and enhancing business process. So let's jump into detail. So these are the 4 common prompt template types. The first one being the field generation, and it brings the generative AI workflows directly to custom fields within a Salesforce record. With this template type, you can create a prompt that can auto-generate an output into specific field based on the data in CRM. You can use it when you need to automate the data entry or populate some specific field with relevant content. Next is the record summary. It generates a rich text summary for a Salesforce record, pulling data from various fields to provide a comprehensive view of the record. This type is useful for sales reps or other users who need a quick but thorough summary of a customer or a case or any other thing. You can use it when you need to give a quick and comprehensive overview of a Salesforce record, pulling together some key data points in one place. Next is the sales email. So this template is designed to help teams draft personalized sales emails to customers or prospects. By pulling data directly from the Salesforce record, it allows users to craft emails that not only tailor to a recipient but also reflect the current product offerings, events, or other interactions with the customer. You can use it when you want to personalize email outreach based on some existing data in Salesforce. Last but not the least, Flex. A Flex template is the template type is for business purpose that don't fit neatly into other predefined categories. It gives users the flexibility to define their own resources. We can use our own resources, structure, and requirements for content generation, and this is highly customizable and can be tailored for almost any business need. We can use it when we want to generate content for some non-standard task or process that isn't covered by other template types. So these are the most common template types, but there are few more template types that we can see in the help documentation. For example, you see the contextual service replies, which is used for customizing your context based on the service replies prompt templates for live chat and messaging. Similarly, we have the grounded service replies, knowledge answers, which is used for customizing your agent answers questions, and record prioritization. So these are some of the common prompt template types which are available in the prompt builder, and each template type is designed to keep your content structured, relevant, and aligned with your goals. So selecting the relevant type of the prompt help you craft more focused and actionable request. So that's all for this video, and in the next video we will explore more about each template types. And till then, if you have any questions or feedbacks, please feel free to post in the comment section. And thanks for watching.